All right, here we go. This is going to be a look at Abhilash. Oh, shit. Abhilash Bhaskaran. Let's go with that. I don't think I've ever said that name out loud before, so I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't know how to pronounce it. But anyways, the NBA Predator, the For Sex I'm Not Coming Predator, whatever you want to call him, from the Georgia Sting. I like this one. This one's pretty good. Yeah, fun fact, this is one of the first Predators whose segments I've actually seen. This was a couple of years ago now, but yeah, his "For Sex I'm Not Coming" line is very popular apparently in the mainstream in the mainstream Predatorverse. So he shows up in a lot of compilation videos. So that's kind of how I first found him. He was one of the first guys that I remember seeing. Him and Cody Green. Ironically, both from the Georgia Sting, which I guess says something about Georgia. But anyways, let's get into it.
Is they still come knocking.
Does your boss know that you are online chatting with the
I'm sure they don't.
I'll be back in just a second.
All right, here we go.
And this one, a director at a computer software company, is playing hooky from work so he can meet a 13-year-old home alone.
Sit down, make yourself at home.
Sure. Thank you.
I'm just getting these out so they don't get wrinkled.
All right.
Yeah, it's still intro.
Tells
God damn
a
it.
difference when To Catch a
Let's
Predator
go.
continues.
Have you ever chatted with an underage girl
No, I
online?
have no doubt.
That's going to be our 1:30. Wow. I mean, he'd be way early if that's him.
One thing that's disturbing about
I don't know. I can't quite tell what kind of car that is. This guy is apparently a manager or director. I forgot what they called him. Director of a major software company. I'd love to know where that is, but he's a piece of shit. He fled the country, so you're never gonna ever see anything from him ever again. So yeah, I mean, but this looks like maybe that girl kind of looks like it's a BMW, but I can't tell if it is. But that's so if so, man, he's got to be pretty wealthy, and he's gonna throw it all away for this.
our investigations
funny.
is that so many who show up look like nice guys, men you'd never suspect of possibly attempting to molest a child.
Yeah, it looks like a
This man-
BMW. I'm not sure though.
Open the front door, Amanda. Let's make sure he sees that you're there.
He's 34-year-old Abhilash Bhaskaran, a
Bhaskaran.
director of software development for a large computer company. He thinks he's here to meet a 13-year-old girl.
Hey! Come on in. Just fine, how are you?
And so this is a bit of an awkward. This is a bit awkward here. I mean, I get that their point is that, oh yeah, you got laundry, so that's why you gotta be in a rush to do laundry, I guess. But it's a bit awkward right here. Like she holds the door open, and then right when he gets to the door, she takes off. So instead of just holding the door, I mean, I know why they're doing it, but it's a bit interesting to me. It's a bit awkward. It's a bit funny. I find it a little bit funny that's actually like someone would do that. Like you're coming into the house, you're holding the door open 90% of the way that they get there, and then when they get there for the last 10 steps or 5 steps, whatever, you just let go of the door and take off. Like that should be a red flag. Should be going off completely. Oh shit! I just hit my microphone. But anyways, yeah, red flag should just be going off right away if you're Abhilash here. And then yeah, this decoy, I don't know where, like I don't think they've ever, I don't remember this decoy being in any other segments here in this Sting. They had a few decoys from this Sting in this Georgia one. I don't know if that's just when the budget went up or what, but yeah, I mean they had a few different decoys in this one, so it's been interesting. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people really seem to like her.
I made you some sweet tea if you want to pour a glass.
His screen name is Raj21US21.
At least he's patriotic, right? Raj21US21, as if so he's assimilated, right?
While chatting online with a decoy pretending to be 13, he asks, "Hon, would you like to take me in your mouth?" The girl says, "I'm not sure how." So Raj21US21 says, "We will learn as we go along." But just as they're about to sign off, he tells the decoy what he's doing is wrong. That he
Oh, what the fuck? Hang on. I don't know what the hell happened there. All of a sudden I just got a buffering, which is weird because I downloaded this. I don't know how that would happen, but okay.
Cautious, why?
You know, sex with minor is called rape.
You don't want to have sex with me?
So I just want to make sure everything is okay. I don't want to see a cop waiting to see me there.
He seems relieved when he sees our decoy and not a police officer.
Sit down,
And he has got to be in his, he's got to be so happy. He's got to be in his glory right here. In his mind, this is what the typical good-looking American girl should be looking like, right? So he's got to be fucking thrilled that there's actually one. I mean, they don't, typical, not meaning 13 or 14, I think it is, but typical in that, oh, it's a blonde girl. I mean, this girl's fucking hot. She's, I don't know, she's 19 or something at this point, but yeah. I mean, in his mind, he's won the lottery, right? He's hit the jackpot right here. And it's like, you gotta be, he's so happy, but at the same time, you gotta be, like, I don't understand it. It's like, I say it every single time, but I just don't understand how they can think that somebody would want this. I mean, it's not even because he's Indian or anything, but just because, like, he does nothing about him stands out or anything. Like, people that age, 13-year-olds, young teens, are going to be superficial as hell. I mean, it's just how it is. And so they wouldn't have any interest in something like this, you know. I mean, he's not even particularly, I mean, he's just a normal-looking guy, really. But it's just, it really is interesting to think that they don't ever think anything is up. I think it's Mr. Gigi, I think, said once, oh, it doesn't matter. There's definitely no cameras going off here, even though I look like my left nutsack or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I do remember that one line. It was pretty funny. But yeah, it's just like they don't have a clue.
Sure. Thank you.
I'm just getting these out so don't get wrinkled.
All right.
All right.
So you've got a big appetite.
And Hansen, right away, it comes out pretty quickly, just ruins this guy's day, completely fucks his shit up right here.
Planned, huh? Why don't you have a seat right there, please? What's going on?
Nothing much. I thought I'll just make a friend and that's it.
Told just to make a friend.
Yeah.
And who is the friend you were here to see?
Amy.
Amy.
Right.
And how old is Amy?
She said she was 13.
13.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
Yeah.
34.
34.
Right.
And why did you think it was okay at the age of 34 to come visit a 13-year-old girl home alone?
I said, I mean, it is for sex, I am not coming.
For sex, you are not coming.
Yeah. So,
Chris Hansen can. I don't think that Chris Hansen can actually quite understand him very well because he's so he repeats. It sounds like he can't understand his accent. He repeats what he says a couple of times, but not just in that typical way that he does it, but just to get more clarification. I think it's because of the accent. But for sex, I am not coming. That's that's a pretty good line right there from Abhilash here.
I'll just make a good friend. I'm educated. I have an MBA.
You have an MBA.
Yeah. You know, I'm married and, the marriage is not going well, so...
I'm sorry, you're married.
Yeah, yes, I am.
See, he does it.
And
He says
marriage
he
is
does
not
it. He
going
does it
well.
again.
Yes.
He says he does it again, where he's like, "I'm sorry." Like he can't understand his accent. It's not like it's particularly difficult to understand, in my opinion. Anyway, I don't think it's very difficult to understand. But this guy's like, my marriage is not going well, so he wants a friend to talk to, a 13-year-old friend to talk to. What kind of advice would they have, really?
I have an MBA.
You have an MBA.
Yeah. I'm married and, the marriage is not going well, so...
I'm sorry, you're married.
Yeah, yes, I am.
And the marriage is not going well.
Yeah, so I just want a friend to talk to, kind of.
But explain to me how difficulty in your marriage led you to this house where you believed a 13-year-old girl was home alone.
No, he said she's good in studies.
Good in
and,
studies.
Good in studies.
And I thought it is like a mature...
He just passed, 13, what grade would that be? Like 7th or 8th grade? Like, the beginning of life science and fucking U.S. history. They fucking ace those. So that means they're good in studies, but that doesn't mean they're smart or anything, you know? Oh yeah, she indicated she's good in studies. That means she's qualified to give me marriage advice. Well, this guy is talking out of his ass completely. He got caught, and now he's just trying any excuse in the book right here. But it's like, in his mind, I mean, this was somewhere else, I'm not going to say where, but I mean, he might be like, oh, what's the problem? I would love to have seen them come in here and just be like, yeah, she's 13. What's the problem? Like, I don't want to sound like prejudiced or anything, but that would be an all-time great moment in the show, and that's what I wanted to see. I want to see comedy. That would have been comedy.
A mature friend.
Yeah.
Where were you when you were having this chat with this 13-year-old girl, Amy? Were you at
I was in office.
You were in your office?
Yeah.
Now, does your boss know that you are online chatting with 13-year-old
I'm
girls?
sure they don't.
I love that hand motion right there. It's like, it kind of looks like he does finger guns, but it's typing.
Now, does your boss
Look at
know
this
that
from
you
Hansen.
are online chatting with 13
I love that subtle, that's very
Personal.
subtle
You
hand
and your
gesture
office.
right there.
Now, does your boss
One more
know
time.
that you are online chatting with 13
I love that. I love that. It's like a little back and forth. Like Chris Hansen knows that Chris Hansen's just fucking with him at this point. So he was chatting in his office, completely wasting company time and everything. What a scumbag! You're supposed to be the director of software at a major computer company, and you're over here wasting everyone's time. There are probably so many people who would do a better job, who wouldn't waste company time chatting to minors on the internet. And this guy wasting company time, somehow got the job, probably didn't deserve it. I mean, he's got an MBA, but I mean, so I bet you there's some other people at that company that were qualified as well, and they somehow gave the job to you, and you just completely let them down. Everyone's gonna be scrambling to fill your position now because of this incident that you had here. Fucking scumbag.
I'm sure they don't.
So what would his bosses think if they read a transcript of his pornographic online chat?
You ask if she masturbates.
Right.
You say, I feel like kissing you now. And suck on your blank and feel...
Right. That is the first day. Then I, slept on that and realized it is not a good thing. I mean, it's not something which I should do.
Well, why even come over here?
No, it's it was like working for 1 year. I thought I'll just take a day off. And,
Take a day
So you
off.
took a day off to come over here?
So he took a day off. That's quite bad, man. He's playing hooky from work, and he's coming to go meet an underage kid for sex. I mean, that's pretty fucked up right there. But it's interesting to me. The biggest thing is that he's not working today. He's probably but he shows up anyway. Like
for 1 year, I thought I'll just take a day off and.
So you took...
like he's showing up to work. He's showing up like he's going to work, even though he's wearing like what? Is that like a rule that when you turn 35 or something, that you have to dress like this all the time, no matter the circumstance? Like during the day, you have to dress like this. Like I hate wearing clothes like this. I just do. I absolutely hate it. I work in an office. Fucking hate it. Yeah, as soon as I get home, I just would rather be wearing my sweatpants. Just all the time. Just be wearing my sweatpants. And this guy is over here on his day off. He took a day off, and he's still dressing like this. Maybe he just thinks that looks good. I don't know. You don't have to... dress. I don't know. Maybe he's just maybe he is dorky, so that's just proper attire for him everywhere. But it's like, I wouldn't wear this if I was going for a first date. I wouldn't wear that. Are you kidding? Wear something a little bit more casual, a little bit more relaxed. This guy looks like he's going to go be your tech support guy. Like he's going out to do tech support, not to fucking go out and have a date. It doesn't make much sense to me. This attire. It's just, I just don't think maybe he just doesn't have much fashion sense. I think that's probably more likely, is he just doesn't have much fashion sense.
Took a day off to come over here?
Yeah.
So you told them you had something else to do?
Who?
The people at your office?
Yeah. Yes. Oh.
I love you so much, hon. You talk about being cautious.
I know.
She says, why? You say, sex with a minor is called rape.
Right. I understand.
So you know the law.
Yeah, I understand the law.
Well,
Avi. Calls him Avi. That is so great. Like, who knows if Chris Hansen probably doesn't know. I don't know if Avi is an okay thing to call somebody named Abhilash. Like, that's like, you know how in customs, you know that John is short for Jonathan. It's no one's gonna get offended calling you that. But your name is, this guy's name is Abhilash, right? Who knows if Abhi is acceptable shorthand for Abhilash? Who knows? He just calls him that anyway. But that's pretty funny to me. He just calls him Abhi.
You need to know.
Yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen.
And he shakes. Oh my god, he shakes so bad. He shakes so bad. This is a guy. This is a guy who got himself into way more trouble than he can handle right now. It's like all starting to hit him right now that, oh, he's in trouble. It's actually a polo. It's actually a Ralph Lauren polo shirt. I didn't notice that before. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of money, man. What a scumbag. Like, hey, what a scumbag. But yeah, it's like all hitting him now that his life is going to be ruined. His wife has a wife, has kids, and it's all ruined. He just completely threw it away. Oh man, he got himself into too much trouble that he could handle right here.
We're doing a story on adults who meet teens online.
Nothing else to say.
Okay.
Since he's never seen one of our reports, he doesn't know that law enforcement is waiting outside to arrest him.
Get on the ground! On the ground now!
Get down! When he's taken in for questioning...
This part is great right here. We don't have any full interrogations for Georgia. I mean, he doesn't say anything anyway. He requests a lawyer, but this part is great right here. I do love this.
He asks to speak to a lawyer.
I'm a foreign national. Can I get an attorney or something?
Alrighty.
What happens next, sir?
Now you go.
Gets absolutely wrecked. Fucking get wrecked, Abhi.
Alrighty.
What happens next, sir?
Now you go to jail.
Oh, that is so great. Like, what did he think was going to happen after that? Like, oh yeah, I'm not going to talk. But, I mean, like, you'll let me go now, right? No, you fucking moron. Oh my god. I don't know how he didn't know what was going to happen next. But it's pretty funny. Yeah, that is pretty great right there. That's another reason. Like, his segment here does have a lot of things that would appeal to the mainstream TCAPist, and just people in general, which makes him show up in a lot of compilation videos. That's what I'm saying. Like, he gets wrecked by Chris Hansen, he gets wrecked by the cop right there, and he gets wrecked one more time here too. Let's watch that.
Once at the jailhouse, he's fingerprinted and photographed.
But he ended up getting the last laugh because he fled the country and escaped all the charges.
My wife and kids won't know where I am, so you can call and let them know.
I'll get back with you on that in a little bit.
Then put
I love that. My wife and kids won't know where I am. You can call them, let them know. Like, that's going to be this guy's priority right here. He says, yeah, I'll get back to you on that. Yeah, after I go, go out for a run, go get some lunch, I might get around to it one year. Oh, man. But the Georgia thing is great, though, because you do get to actually go inside the jail and see these guys in their cell. And their prison attire. It's pretty cool, actually. That is one of the reasons why Georgia is pretty high up in my rankings, because you do get some nice bonus access here that you don't get really anywhere else. Although maybe in Ohio you get it a little bit, but at least in the main segment anyways. But yeah. And so he's gonna have to, so I don't know, did he flee the country by himself or not, or did he bring his wife and kids with him? Imagine he just showed up one day and it's like, okay, we have to leave, don't ask any questions, we have to leave. I really hope that he didn't drag the wife and kids with him, but who knows, maybe they depended on him. Maybe the wife doesn't doesn't have a high paying job like Abhilash does and wouldn't be able to support the kids. But what do you think this guy is doing now? He has the nice American education with the MBA and everything. Has a nice job, the nice polo shirt, the nice BMW it looked like. And now he's going to go back to India. I'm assuming it's India. And he might be working at like a call center right now. A scam. He might be one of those internet scammers. Who knows? Imagine you got a call from Abhilash. Like, you wouldn't ever know that it was him, obviously, but imagine you got a scam call from Abhilash here. If I ever found out, I would be so happy. That would make my fucking day if I got a call from I would troll the hell out of him too. I just recite a bunch of TCAP lines. He would have no idea.
You can call and let them know.
I'll get back with you on that in just a little bit.
Then he was behind bars, awaiting a hearing.
Look at this guy right
you're
here.
charged.
Oh, look at all that chest hair. I don't know if do women actually like that much. I don't know if they do or not, but yeah, that's a lot of hair, man. Ay. And he looks like he had a rough night, or however many days this was. He looks like he had a rough night.
With criminal attempt child molestation, that's felony. It carries a penalty of 1 to 20 years.
And he's got to know in the back of his mind
With
now. At this
criminal
point, I think he has it in the back of his
attempt.
mind that he is that he's fleeing. As soon as he gets out, he's running, and that makes him a big scumbag in my opinion. But
Child molestation,
that's pretty much
felony.
it.
It carries a penalty of 1 to 20 years.
that's pretty much it for our boy here, Abhilash.
Sit down, make yourself.
This fucking guy right here. He was so happy. And boom, it flipped in a split second. It fucking flipped. And that is very good. That is very fun and very good to see. Alright, but that's going to do it. So, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.